Glad to have you along from Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Northwestern Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Well, guys, Coach told me this hostile environment is going to be a big challenge today. One of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He'll bring it out. It's Clark. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Nebraska's offense will go to work first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
He'll try it again. Oh, better look out. It's a fumble on the play. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Nelson. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. And the Huskers have this offense rolling. Looking downfield, it's Foley. A little release to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Clark. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Following that last play, there is an injured Cornhusker who is still on the field. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will now get its first chance with the football. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you want to slow him down. Like, make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. This time he wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And you wondered in the second half, man, were they going to play with more emotion? They're the better team. They looked like they were dragging a little bit. They weren't playing as good as we're accustomed to seeing. But what happens, man? The underdog here in the second half, setting the tone again, getting to the quarterback again, making life hard for this offense.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about it.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Bring in the heat. And it's a sack.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
That's caught. It's Barney. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. All right, guys, let's talk about Northwestern. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line. And the Huskers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Defense in press coverage. Finds his man. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw.
And And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got
intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give on the option. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Bowling. Makes the grab. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another player.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Huskers! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you...
Oh, a lot of space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Grove. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The give on the inside. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabs it in the middle. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The snap sets up to throw. Big guy smells it. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They'll keep it on the ground, looking for the end zone. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Northwestern. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer to a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quick release on the RPO. Tripped up for the tackle.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown and those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got him downfield. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The Huskers are flying down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Pucks it out of the air. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. Nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4 down territory. The offense still on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Huskers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And I think out routes are solely about timing, because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines, and you could just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The sure hands. It's Farrell. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Going to take a shot. Upstairs he's got it. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
And this one splits the uprights. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half, and there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
On the move from inside his 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's Ole Miss in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Huskers will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Catching up with Northwestern's head coach at the half, he said this team is going to take this opening kickoff for the second half and get some momentum, something they've been struggling with because of those early turnovers. He said if we can just hang on to the ball, we can continue to make some noise, but it all starts now. I'll keep you posted on how things are going here on the sidelines after this. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back, and they'll knock him down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hand off from the shotgun. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all four.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Might be calling a hot route.
Eagle! Iron!
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw, it's O'Brien. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Grove. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Wildcats. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Clark. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The sure hands, it's Clark. Could not make his way to the corner.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Scanning the field, it's Boley. He'll throw it. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on 4th down. Odie did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. He makes the catch at the 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and...
He's going to take a shot. Makes the grab on the right. Rolled into enemy territory and all the way to the 44-yard line.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking to pass. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Lost to throw again. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And imagine the defense in this scenario, right? You're up by 1 possession. You need to get to the quarterback. You've got to affect him. You're going to blitz or you're going to try to win one-on-one up front. They did it that time, hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Looking to pass. It's O'Brien. Lets it fly deep downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead, now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And you could tell that the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Huskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That's reeled in. It's Barney. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Well, Lil Red's probably turning into Big Red with pride right now with this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like, habit, what? Which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Got the tight end outside. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score again.
Looking for a man. It's O'Brien. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Northwestern right back to the line. Wants to throw on third. He wants to go deep. Pass is knocked away, incomplete, and how good is it to have a linebacker who can cover that much ground?
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Huskers! And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Yeah, salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT. And
tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the route is on.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
It's complete to the right.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Dropping back, it's O'Brien. Makes the grab on the left. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Northwestern wants to go quickly. He wants to throw it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. It looked as if he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. They want that clock to run. Finding some room. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And the beatdown has ensued. That one will put a little extra distance, give them a little cushion down the stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched it away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
And right down the middle.
Nebraska, 52. Northwestern, 27.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. To the air, it's O'Brien. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the deep end.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? That's caught. It's Farrell. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They send the tight end in motion. Quarterback making checks.
Iron! Temple!
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Wants to throw on third down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Wildcats are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's O'Brien. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
And that is how you dunk on somebody. Coach, I'm open, throw me the ball. I'm the wide receiver. He's the defensive back for a reason. Nice play by the wide receiver to get the score.
Wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense has gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese